Why didn't you then? The album is recorded also with a band in the backing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why didn't you make an album just you and the guitar?
It didn't sound very good, to be honest.
You tried it?
Yeah, of course I did. No, that was my first instinct. Was nothing, just being guitars. But actually, especially if you're trying to get radio play, there's just not enough. There's not enough going on. Hopefully, I do want to find a way of doing it which does.
Okay. Yeah, José González, he mostly. He is also backing, but
yeah.
But
a lot of the backing is kind of really minimalistic as well. It's just like a tiny bit of something here, a tiny bit of something there. I mean, on some songs I wanted to throw loads of stuff at it because I thought it could benefit from it. And I'm getting a kind of really small band in, kind of live, just one guy doing percussion stuff and another guy doing kind of bass and piano, which should be awesome. I mean, it should just allow me to take it further in all directions. So when it goes down, I can take it even further down, kind of comparatively. And then when it goes up to everyone kind of really smashing stuff, it should be a really good live journey. I just want to really design the set list carefully so it's got a really nice. Yeah. So it kind of leaps in and goes down and kind of just builds and then you can really push it.
Yeah.
Push it right at the end and go crazy. Oh, cool.
Okay. So, but it's like you just started to perform with the others, or?
Oh, we've had one rehearsal. So
one
far.
rehearsal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tour starts.
Yeah. So now you're
the 11th of November.
Okay. Now you're still gigging on your own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think I'll still be. I mean, most of the set will still be on my own, really. I think it's kind of just being able to add in other flavours.
Yeah.
It's really fun. Yeah, it's a really fun thing.
Okay. About your album. Extraordinary title, hand-built by robots.
Yeah.
Can you explain that a bit?
It was actually a phrase that I read in a book years ago.
Which book?
I think it was Freakonomics.
Freakonomics?
Yeah, that was a book about kind of statistics. But I was reading that and then it's really weird because I read it there, I didn't hear it again for maybe like kind of 3 or 4 years. And then just before we started looking at album titles, it came up again somewhere, kind of quite unexpected. It was like, that's strange, where did that come from? And then I really like it as just a phrase, it's just kind of circular, it just kind of feeds itself. And also, I kind of threw it in a meeting, just expecting it to be like people go, no, it's rubbish, because I had a lot of really bad ideas, I must admit.
Can you name a bad idea?
I can't actually. I think I selectively erased them from my memory. Every terrible one, I was like, okay, get rid of that. Don't need it. But yeah, I threw it in thinking that it was going to be kind of ignored. But then everyone just kind of starts going, that's wicked. And we did some more research in it, and it was actually originally used on like an old Fiat advert.
Okay.
When robots were cool, so it was like just after Star Wars had been released or something. They kind of used it as a phrase in this kind of. It was bizarre.
What can it mean?
I think it can mean pretty much anything. I mean, to me, it's almost about like the style of music itself, because I mean, I'm playing like a handheld guitar. It's recorded through computers, and I'm influenced by a lot of kind of electronic stuff. So it's kind of really acoustic, but the influences are from a lot of other places. I tend to not listen to anything that's that close to what I do, because I just think if you do that, then you're just feeding yourself with the same stuff. So you'll just end up gradually doing the same thing all the time. So I try to listen to stuff that's as far away from what I do as possible, and then try and incorporate it in, try and find ways of doing it. So I actually work out really bizarre bits of music from really weird people, and then try and kind of incorporate it into what I do, which is, I think it just leads to pushing it further and further every time.
Can you give an example from this very far away music?
Maybe like Cornelius, Japanese producer guy. Love his style. It's amazing. I've been kind of messing around, just trying to get my head around how it fits together, just texturally. It's insane. Obviously, like the more extreme Tom Waits stuff is kind of miles away from what I do, but I'm always kind of thinking, okay, took a bit of that and all kinds of stuff. Really, anything I can get my hands on.
Yeah.
I really like CeeLo Green's solo stuff, actually.
Sorry, who?
CeeLo Green, he's the guy that sings with Niles Barkley.
Okay. Yeah.
But his solo stuff's awesome. It's amazing.
Okay.